Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2018. With Blackburn Rovers, we are midway-ish through February. Transfer window has shut. There's not really been any more business. Well, there's been one transfer. Let me just find it. It's this guy, Marc Durand, 20-year-old Haitian centre-back. He is 20 years old. Doesn't have a work permit because that's how I play this game, and I never buy people who have work permits. He looks amazing. But because he doesn't have a work permit, I can't do a huge amount with him at the moment. Trying to loan him out. No one wants him at the moment. So, hopefully, he gets good somehow. I don't know how yet. I've not worked that one out. In terms of results, we've actually done really well since the last episode. We are undefeated in all competitions from the 11th of December now. We have not lost this calendar year. Yeah, we're only a month and a half in. But still, we've not lost. We played Rotherham, wasn't it? The 0-0 draw against Rotherham. So, the game after that, Checker Trade Trophy. Didn't realise I was still in it. Apparently I am. We ended up winning that one 4-2. Niall Ennis with 2 goals. Steffi Mavadidi gets his first goal for the club. Conor Mahoney also gets a goal. Daniel Udoh scores twice for Crewe, but we do go through to the quarter-finals. Next up was a 4-1 victory in the league against Cambridge. Niall Ennis, Hamza Chowdhury, Alfie Jones and David Kovacic with the goals for us. Emmanuel Usadebe with a goal for Cambridge, but that's a good 4-1 victory. A result that I was kind of annoyed with at the time, but looking back on it, it's not a bad result at all. A 1-1 draw away against Ipswich Town. Sam Klukas scores a goal for them just before half-time. Henry Wilcock gets one for us on 77 minutes, giving us a point, but it's a decent point. Then, against Walsall, this match almost ended in a draw. 47 minutes in, Aaron Drinnan scores a goal for them. Human Tariq pulls on back just 4 minutes later. And then in the 92nd minute, Conor Mahoney scores. And the 94th minute, David Kovacic scores, giving us a 3-1 victory and 3 points. And another 3 points in the bag against Peterborough, a 2-1 victory. Conor Mahoney with both the goals for us. Leonardo da Silva Lopez scoring one for Peterborough in the 80th minute. It's not enough. It is a 2-1 victory and it's 3 more points. Checker Trade Trophy quarter-final against Rochdale. This match was quite special, actually. A 5-3 victory. Niall Ennis getting himself a hat-trick, scoring his third in the 92nd minute. Humam Tariq scoring a goal as well. Marco Antonucci as well off the bench. I think he came off the bench. He did come off the bench to score a goal. Matty Dunn scores twice. Ollie Rathbone also scores a goal for Rochdale, but we do end up winning that 5-3. And then the final game that we played in between episodes was a 0-0 draw against Oxford. Now, I said last episode that we're probably going to do this one. I'm glad we didn't. So today we're going to have Lincoln and we're going to have Charlton. Lincoln obviously up in 5th place. Charlton down in 17th. So the league table looks like this. Now you might notice a certain Cardiff they've been caught up because their last few games, I was checking just before I started recording, their last few games, they haven't won in the league since the 28th of December. So they are basically doing the opposite of us. We have not lost a game in the league this calendar year. They've not won a game in the league this calendar year. Let's get on with the games then. Lincoln are up first, and we've played them twice already this season, and both games have been quite epic, so that's why I decided to go with the Lincoln game today. The starting lineup we're going to go for then. In goal, Issam El Mak keeps his place. He's been really good since he's come in. Back four of Ryan Nyambi on the right, Alfie Jones and Jonathan Panzo in the middle, Anton Nejarkov on the left. Interestingly, Alfie Jones and Jonathan Panzo might be joining us in the summer. So 475k for Panzo, I think, 750k for Alfie Jones. We don't have the money, but I'm hoping we can rearrange some cash somewhere, sort something out. Another thing. Bradley Dax left. He's gone to Brentford for £1 million. He wanted to leave anyway. I wasn't playing him. I thought I'd take the money because his contract ran out at the end of the year. Back to the starting lineup. We've gone through the defence. Midfield, Chowdhury, Kovacic and Wilcock. That is our midfield trio. And between them, they've actually scored, 13 goals? That's a decent amount of goals for 3 central midfielders who aren't particularly attacking. Inside forward on the right is Conor Mahoney. Inside forward on the left is Humam Tariq. And Niall Ennis is the striker with 27 goals this season. However, the problem is most of them aren't in the league. Most of them are in the Checker Trade Trophy. So That number seems massively inflated. Quick update on Tariq. Basically, I've worked out what needs to happen, and it's really complicated, and it probably won't. We've got until the 30th of June in order to get him a contract and a work permit. In order for him to get a work permit, Iraq need to climb up to 50th at least. They are 62nd, so they're 12 places below where they need to be. In 109 days on the 1st of June, they have China. It's a friendly, so I don't know whether this is possible, but what needs to happen is Iraq need to beat China, and all the other teams around Iraq in the old world rankings need to lose some games. Iraq fly up to 50th. We can then offer him a contract, and then he stays. That's my plan. It's not going to happen, but that's literally the only thing that can happen right now. While we're on the subject of contracts, actually, I've actually offered a whole load of contracts to the players because Steve Coppell, who's my director of football, is absolutely appalling at offering contracts. So we have actually got a few players like Chowdhury's now on a proper contract. Kovacic has extended his deal. Even Nedeljkov might be extending his deal. Considering he wanted to leave at the start of the season, that's quite good. First highlight of the game, and it's going Lincoln's way. Ainley to Willock, not Wilcock. Humam Tariq gets the header in. Chowdhury, now Ennis. He's the only one there. Conor Mahoney is making a run. He can't use his pace to get past Bowler. Bowler is going to play it around the defence. Newell for Lincoln on the left-hand side. Lincoln are a really good side, and I don't know whether is this something happening in real life. Jones is in the penalty area. He's hit it just wide. Yeah, I don't know whether in real life Lincoln have got money, but they've got some really good players. They've got Stephen Coulker. Mahoney with a free kick on the left-hand side. Panzo's there, and Jonathan Panzo has made it 1-0. And let's hope that this stays this way, because I think if we win this, we might go top. Bowler with the throw-on. Fopala. Crossed in. Tariq with the header, only as far as Willock. Willock to Samuelson. Tariq with the tackle, gets up and gets the ball as well. But his kick forward isn't very good. Samuelson gets it back. Jones, lovely control, lovely turn, lovely shot, and just over the bar. It looks like Cardiff are putting their undefeated streak to an end. I believe they're currently winning. 41 minutes. Nyambe's throw to Ennis. Ennis, can he cross it in? He can. Tariq's at the back. He's not going to get it. Chowdhury does to Tariq. Tariq on the turn. I'm not really sure how the keeper didn't save it. Also, not quite sure how Humam Tariq managed to even do that. I'm interested to see what happens here. So Tariq's... I'll zoom in on him. There he is. Right, so Tariq here. We'll follow him. He gets the ball back from Chowdhury. That's actually pretty good. That's quite impressive. I like that. Well done. Half time, and it is 2-0. I've just done the team talk. When I say I have, assistant manager Dave Fazakali has done it, and he's annoyed Humam Tariq, which is always fun. It looks like Cardiff are still winning, which is not good. Well, it's not bad. We are still within one victory of Cardiff. Mahoney kicks it very long towards Ennis. It's great control. He's got no options. He's gone for range. He's missed it and he's hit it wide. I don't know why he can't score in the league. I really don't understand it. Coulker with a free kick on the halfway line. Ainley takes on his man, finds Jones. Don't know what Jones that is. Alex Jones, apparently. Samuelson crosses it in. Fopala's there. Header from R. Jones. Newell back to Ainley. Ainley doesn't find Jones. Nedeljkov gets it. Now Nedeljkov can get it clear to Ennis. Ennis needs some options. Finds Kovacic. Conor Mahoney was running. Oh, it wasn't. It was Wilcock. Kovacic gets the ball back. Lovely weird spin thing. Nedeljkov. Chowdhury. Chowdhury's got Tariq in front. Finds Tariq. Back to Nedeljkov. Kovacic. Ennis doesn't get it. Kovacic gets it back. Through ball to Wilcock. And Wilcock is going to get another goal. Considering he is 18, maybe 19 now, he is absolutely superb. I am so glad that when we joined, he was in our youth team. 70 minutes, just kind of in. Ennis is coming off. We're going to bring Gracia on. Basically, I don't play him enough. And I don't really know why. I just kind of forget he exists. And I spent £1 million on him. Nedeljkov to take a throw on deep in their half. Chowdhury crosses it in to nobody. Okay, Fopala, ball over the top to Alex Jones. Lovely control. He's got loads of space to run into, but no options to pass. Doesn't matter. Goes it alone. Hits it well wide. 80 minutes on the clock. Still 3-0. 82 minutes on the clock, and Nedeljkov is going to be coming off. I say Panzo's going to go left back. He's actually he's a full-back on automatic. Nedeljkov is coming off for Pask. Let's bring on Antonucci as well. for Connor Mahoney. Connor Mahoney's actually our top scorer in the league somehow, and I'm not really sure when he seems to be getting these goals. Final highlight of the game, long throw from Nyambe. No one's there apart from Stephen Colker. Chowdhury. Out to Nyambe again, into Kovacic, to Chowdhury, through ball to nobody. Flanagan's got it, kicks it clear. It is all over. It is a 3-0 victory against Lincoln. That's a really good result. I'm interested to see... Oh, Dave. It's not Dave, it's Derek. Dave. Either one, whatever. So, looking at the results there, it does look like Cardiff managed to beat Bolton, that's a good win for Cardiff. So they are still 2 points clear. Nedeljkov is only out for 1 to 2 days. Good. I just appealed for Riveros's work permit. Yeah, he's not getting one. I have to get rid of him. Like, he's never going to get a work permit, so that kind of annoys me. But at the same time, if we can get anywhere near that valuation for him, that's a decent amount of money for a player who we got literally on a free transfer and never played him. I've got some news for you related to Jonathan Panzo. He has agreed to join permanently, £400,000 it's going to cost us. He's only 3.5 star, but he's played 26 games. He scored 3 goals. He's got 5 assists. He's been excellent for us, and I'm expecting Adam Jackson to leave in the summer anyway, so I do need to bring in centre-backs. He can also fill in at left-back, which is really handy. He has actually signed a new contract. Anton Nedeljkov has signed. He didn't want to stay at the start. When I joined, he wanted to leave. He's now staying. I was also trying to replace him, but I'm kind of glad I haven't. And another contract signing, Hamza Chowdhury. He was trying to leave as well. He's got a new contract. We're building the squad. We are finally... I was really worried because a lot of the players' contracts are running out. And if we lost half of them, we'd be screwed. Especially if we got promoted. So, Chowdhury is staying, which is awesome. Time for Charlton. 2 former Premiership sides playing against each other. Where are they? They are 19th in the table. Wow, I've just seen how tight it is down there. 23rd are on 32. 18th are on 34. So 1 victory in that could change the entire complexion at the bottom of the table. The starting lineup for the Charlton game is exactly the same, bar 1 change. Niall Ennis has been dropped to the bench. Martin Gracia is coming in because Ennis he doesn't really perform that well in the league, and I don't understand it. A 4-4-2 for Charlton. This guy here, Kamara, I've just had a quick look at him. He's real good. Who is Johnny Evans? It's Jason Evans. He's also really good. They loan in lots of players from Liverpool, and I don't like it, because he's on loan from Liverpool. This guy, he's pretty good. Well, Dave for Zachary did a decent job this time round. This is probably one of the big money games of the season, because Blackburn are still a big club. In this league, they are a big fish in a small pond. Charlton, not so much, but they're still a reasonable sized club. They got a big stadium. 20 minutes in, and the only thing that's happened is Tariq has gone and got himself booked. We're getting lots of shots, but no highlights. 40 minutes in, I've just demanded more, and we're still getting nothing. Literally no highlights the entire half. That was it. Well, did you enjoy it? That was great, wasn't it? Mahoney is coming off for Antonucci. Gracia is coming off for Ennis. We need to do something in this half. 45 minutes. Can we get a highlight? Otherwise, this is going to be a really short episode. And despite the fact that we won the first game 3-0. 60 minutes in, still no highlights at all. Right, let's go attacking. I'd rather they score now, because we're now 4 points behind Cardiff as opposed to 2. If this stays this way, nothing. Just no highlights whatsoever. Finally, we've got a highlight. It's a corner. It's come in. Alfie Jones with a header off the bar. It's cleared, and that's probably the only highlight all game we're going to get. I'm going to bring off Nyambe for Simpson. There is a highlight that has literally just started. Phillips with the goal kick. Bauer to Edwards. To Kamara. Ball forward. Randall's not going to get there. Panzo does. El Mark. Nyambe, who is being substituted. Chowdhury's got injured. When did that happen? Tried to get Ennis through. Didn't manage it. Ball over the top. The boat is running onto it. Jones. Another long ball forward. Chowdhury. Ball over. Go on, Niall. Go on, Niall Ennis. Do it in the league. Niall bloody Ennis has done it. Right, we're not going to do those changes. We don't need to bring on Steve just for the sake of it. 1-0 up. Oh, that's... Literally, this is all that's happened all game. I kind of don't want any more highlights now. I'd like it to stay this way. Final kick of the game, hopefully. It's cleared from the corner. There it is all over. It was a pretty dull game, but we do win, and it is that man, Niall Ennis. Seriously, Dave, learn how to do end of match team talks. I'm fully aware his name is not Dave. Set nickname, Derek Dave Fazakali. There we go. Well, at the end of this episode, it's actually not that bad. 2 wins, no goals conceded, 4 goals scored. The Charlton game was a bit of a bust. We are second place in the table because Cardiff, wherever they are, beat Rotherham. Well, Rotherham were down there. So Cardiff are actually starting to win some games again. Still just 3 points. We are playing Cardiff near the end of the season. So, next episode, what we're going to do, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do the Manchester United Under-23s Checker Trade Trophy North semi-final. Because if we win that, I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe we are then into the Checker Trade Trophy final, which is actually a proper trophy that we might win. And I have not cared about this competition. I've just been picking the team and going, yeah, sure, just do what you want. So, we're going to have Man United and we're going to have Northampton. I've kind of planned the rest of the season out. But, depending on what happens here, it might all change. So, thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2018. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you next time for the Manchester United Under-23s game.